Welcome back to Outdoors with the Morgans. It is an absolutely beautiful day today. I could take weather like this year round. It's about 65 degrees, no humidity, just absolutely beautiful. But I came out here to the food plot to do some overseeding. It's coming in really well, and it's still a little bit wet right now. So I just put another 200 pound down on it, and I think they're calling for a little bit of rain the next day or two. And the goal is just to kind of thicken this all up a little bit. But the acorns are still falling. It's like a never-ending supply. And the leaves are just a little bit behind schedule this year. The maples are starting to turn, but these oaks, it'll be a while. It's kind of weird. If you get down to the cabin, which is about 2 hours south of here, the leaves are really turning down there. I think a lot of that has to do with the elevation. It's much higher than it is here, but shaping up to be a really nice fall. But anyway, right now, I'm gonna head back over to the house and we're gonna take a ride down to the pond and see if any of that stuff I seeded the other day is starting to get green or not. It's getting a little green fuzz, a little fuzz. Yep, it's coming up. All you hear are acorns falling everywhere. I just took a ride over here to the old apple orchard. Haven't been over here for a couple weeks. All right, it is first thing in the morning, and I'm in the great state of West Virginia. A little foggy here this morning, but I think it's going to be a really nice day. I'm about 20 minutes out from the cabin. Once I get there and get set up, I'll explain why I had to make this little trip. So I'm down at the cabin now. I got here about an hour and a half ago. I've been working inside. But coming in from town, I must have seen 35 or 40 deer and probably 6 or 7 bucks. Nothing real big, but it's nice just seeing them around. But it is a beautiful day. It's a little chilly, but a perfect fall day down here. And I didn't plan on coming down here. I'll tell you what happened. The other day, I was here. And on the way home, I always make a customary stop at Bass Pro. Sometimes I buy a little something. Sometimes I just stop, look around. It's a nice break on the way home. So anyway, I stop at Bass Pro and I'm looking around and I attempted to buy a new Pew Pew, okay? 30-06. And the reason is I only have one 30-06. And I've got a whole bunch of 30-06 ammo. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to buy another 30-06. So I found the one that I wanted and did the background check thing. And I have never had a problem before, but they put it in delay, which I didn't know what that was. I had to look it up. They explained it to me. And basically, they needed more information before they could proceed with the sale. So here I am, an hour and a half from home, and it was kind of late into the evening. I don't know if that had anything to do with it. And I thought, oh man. So I drove home, and then the next day or the day after, they called and said, hey, you can come get your gun. And I'm thinking to myself, in today's day and age, I don't know how they can't figure that stuff out in an instant. You know what I mean? And it kind of bothers me. It does, shall not be infringed. Well, I'm going to spend 3 hours on the road because someone just put it in delay and then the next day called back and said, yeah, he's good. I don't know. It's just, you don't want some nut job getting a gun, but they're going to get them no matter what they, try to do. But anyway, I figured if I have to come back down here, the cabin is only another hour further. So I'd shoot down here, go to the cabin, do a little bit of work in here, and then I have to be back this afternoon because Melissa is going to a wedding shower. So with that being said, I got to get moving. I'll give you a quick little update here on the inside. I have been working on the ceiling here because I remembered my little ladder that I forgot last time. But I'll get this finished up here this morning. This will only take me another 45 minutes or so. Then I'm going to be working underneath the steps next time I come down. And I kind of need to do some thinking on the whole step thing. The railing and all that, what I need to take down. Just how I'm going to go about that. But I'll figure all that out. But yeah, it's looking really good. And I'm going to get this finished up. And I also want to go for a little hike in the woods because there's a tree out there that I'm going to get. Matter of fact, we're going to walk out there right now. And I showed it in a video a couple weeks ago. It's a big white pine. And the top blew out of it. And a couple guys said they thought, just by looking on the video, that it got hit with lightning. And I got to thinking about it. And that may have been what happened. I'm not sure. So we're going to go check it out. See if it's worth getting. Because the next time I come down here, I'll bring the mini skid and the log grapple. It's back here quite a ways. But I can snake right through all these trees. And I'll probably get at least 2, maybe even 3 logs out of it. But it's probably 28 inches in diameter. We'll go see. Trail looks real nice. I mowed this probably about a month ago. Okay, we're out here on the main trail where it widens out a bit. This happened since the last time I was here. I mowed this trail going down to that other tree stand. There's a little locust tree in here grown with all these pines. It's dead or dying. It blew over. Yeah, up in there about 75 yards is where that white pine is. Yeah, so there's the top that hit the ground. And this is what's left. But yeah, that's a big tree. Still at least 35 feet tall. I don't think it did get hit with lightning. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. There is a crack. I don't think it's from lightning, but I think when it broke off, it split down to about there. I mean, I can get one real nice butt log out of here. We'll just have to see when we cut it down what it looks like. But I can definitely get it out of here. So it'd be worth trying. When they planted these pines years ago, this is kind of like a break in this area, I guess. But you've got red pine, and then there's a few big white pine kind of mixed in here at the edge of the break. And then if you get down there about 150, 200 yards, it's all white pine all the way to the road. I see deer out there walking as I'm talking. But anyway, I'm gonna head back, put up some more wood, and then I gotta get out of here in about an hour and a half for my schedule to work out. Alright, so I made my stop at Bass Pro, and I just crossed back into Pennsylvania. I'm on my way home. Like I said, Melissa is going to a wedding shower, and when I get back, we'll see what me and the hunt man get into. Alright, it is first thing in the morning. I'm walking out to the food plot. There's deer out there right now. But I got back from West Virginia yesterday afternoon, and Melissa was able to go to the baby shower. I'm sorry, wedding shower. Yeah, I see 2 deer. They're just starting to skedaddle. But I got to show you guys something out here. It's unbelievable what's been happening out here. That one's still standing there. They don't want to leave. So if you've been following along, you know I planted this. It wasn't even 2 weeks ago, okay? And it came up really nice. But the deer have just been hammering it. I mean, day and night, they're out here eating. So I overseeded it the other day, and I'm hoping to get some rain to kind of get a second growth going. I'm not sure if it's big enough for the number of deer that have been coming in here. We'll have to see. You know, I think they may just eat it all, but I don't know. But I got a trail camera over here, and we're gonna pull that memory card out, and I'm gonna show you a little montage of just what's been happening out here the last week and a half. So this is just a Spy Point Flex. I've shown these before, cell phone camera, and I can download, you know, right to my phone, but you're only allowed so many downloads a year. So every once in a while I'll come out, pull the memory card, and just put it in the computer because you get so many videos out here. All right, I got my memory card and I pulled the battery out. We're gonna charge that as well, but I'm gonna head back to the house. We'll download all those videos and you can watch that little montage right now. So what you just saw there was actually just some of the video clips. There's more, and that was from the last week or so, but it has been super busy out here. I think what I may do, maybe late winter or early spring, I may make this a little bit bigger. You know, go that direction, maybe another 50 feet or so, and out past the mini cabin a little bit. We'll have to see. But most of the trees in that area are cherry and maple. I haven't been taking down many oaks at all. The oaks are all over this way and back towards the house. So I like to keep the oaks, I do. Maple and cherry are nice as well, but that area was actually farm field probably 70 years ago, I'm guessing. And this all was from here over to the other road until you get to these steep valleys, and that's where the big oaks are. But yeah, maybe go that direction, another 50, 75 feet. I hope it's big enough. Meaning, I hope the deer don't just eat it down to nothing in the next 2 weeks. But anyway, today is Sunday, and you're going to see this video on Tuesday. But when I got back from West Virginia, like I said, Melissa went to a wedding shower. So I was with the hunt man, and she got back late afternoon, early evening, and I was planning on going up to the Trump rally. I just didn't make it. It was just packed. Thousands and thousands of people there, and I had a plan in mind. I just wasn't able to make it up. I had a friend that lives real close to the farm show, and then there's a bunch of other people that were having a party right beside it. I was thinking of just going to that, but it didn't work out. I watched it on TV, but it was pretty crazy seeing Elon Musk right here close to home. That guy is pretty wild. He is. But yeah, I'm glad everything went well. No issues that I could see or heard about or anything like that. And I was glad everyone was safe. But anyway, I think that's about it for today's video. I appreciate y'all being here, and I will catch you on the next one.